So probably some of you were wondering what happened. He said that he was going to make some videos and then, well, let's just say that things change. You see, working on this channel was fun, but after a year it started to get very complicated. When I started the channel with my animated series, I had a clear vision. I wanted to make a complete series from start to finish, and I did it. The problem was that I was working on it all by myself, and it started to get very complicated, especially because I was keeping on raising the stakes and the difficulty of the scenes every time. The last episode took me more than 40 hours in a period of 6 days to make it. And after I finished, I was having nightmares. So when the series ended, I was happy, I was proud of the project. I have achieved my goal of the complete series, but I knew at that point that I just couldn't keep up with that kind of content. After that, I've played Return to Monkey Island, and when I finished it, it felt like a chapter of my life just ended. I mean, it wasn't a sad goodbye. I'm in my 30s and I'm not really interested in playing video games anymore. But it was a nice closure. This doesn't mean that if you're in your 30s or more, you shouldn't be playing video games. This is just the way I feel. In the meantime, I had a lot of personal problems, so I just wasn't feeling comfortable in keeping this channel active. The other point was that if I would have ever come back, the content would have completely changed. So I had to think about it. As I always told you, I have a lot of other interests. I work as a singer, I work as a photographer, as a musician, and currently I work as a cinematographer. These kind of jobs are extremely complicated, and entering this world is extremely hard, especially having a stable income. And the other problem is that I live in a very small town and there are no jobs available of any kind. So it's extremely complicated. I have to work extremely hard even to make the smallest step. And I have to focus and spend all my energy in one direction if I want to make it. And I feel like I have to make it. This is kind of my life. I want to do this job. I know how to do this job. I do this job very well. I'm going to put everything I got into making it. So this is why I'm not spending the time doing other things or working on this channel. Everything, all my efforts are going into that, into making it. Some of you asked about my other channel, so I'll leave you the link down below and you'll find my website, my other channel about photography and cinematography, and a couple of short films I made in the last couple of months. Please feel free to follow or unfollow. I know this is going in a different direction than you were expecting, so it's completely fine. I made this video because I saw that the most of you were still subscribed to this channel, and I thought that it was nice to explain to you what happened and where I'm going. So thank to all of you, and what can I say? I'll see you there.